Yes, it's that time of year again, when we start casting our eyes forward to see what we think are the most interesting road bikes of 2020. With 2019 being a year packed full of hot releases on the road, this list is stacked with some top competition. So in no particular order, here are our top 5 road bikes of 2020. And as always, if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the little bell icon so that every time we upload a video, you will get a notification. Anyway, let's get on with the show. Cannondale has released some seriously nice bikes of late, with their System 6 aero bike, the all-new Super 6 Evo race bike, and the Topstone gravel bike. However, we think the most interesting release of all is the drastic reworking of its classic CAD aluminium road bike platform, releasing the thoroughly modern CAD13 back in July. Now, purists will argue that the new CAD13, with its dropped seat stays and aero-optimised tubing, has lost some of the soul that the older, more traditionally shaped CAD12 had, and we do kind of agree. But that's progress. And while it may have lost some of its old school charm, we hope that the gains in comfort and performance more than make up for it. The new CAD13 is available in various specs, from the eye-wateringly expensive to the more value-focused options that the old CAD12 was known and loved for. From go-fast aluminium bikes, we now head to the cobbles of Flanders and Roubaix, where you will most likely see the new Trek Domane being used in 2020. This third generation Domane has a revised ISO-speed layout that was first seen on the Madone, massively increased tyre clearances, neat integrated storage, some general aero improvements, and it's disc only. This may make the rim brake diehards angry, but we think the general trend is heading towards nearly all top spec road bikes being disc only, and hopefully by now, most of us can agree that in most circumstances, that's probably a good thing. As with all top-end Trek bikes, the new Domane is available through the brand's Project One customization program, which offers some incredibly striking colour schemes. Now obviously, a striking paint scheme is going to come with an equally striking price. And no doubt you'll let us know in the comments that you could buy an incredibly nice car for the price of a top-end Project One Domane, which can easily come in for as much as £12,000. But the whole car thing is boring. We want you to use your imagination and let us know in the comments about something that's actually really interesting that you could buy for the price of a top-end Project One Domane. The winner will receive our undying love and 1 million BikeRadar Gold Stars. Now we're back to pure, go-fast, no-holds-barred race bikes with Scott's new Addict RC. The old Addict had remained relatively unchanged since 2014, which is an age in the ever-evolving landscape of road bikes, so we weren't particularly surprised when an all-new model was unveiled in 2019. Just like the Domane, it's disc only. And as you'd expect, there's plenty of claims around increased stiffness and improved aero optimization. However, perhaps the most interesting development with the new bike is how incredibly clean the integration is. The one-piece cockpit features fully internally routed cables, and that includes disc brake hoses, which means the front of the bike looks remarkably clean, and we presume it is a tiny bit more aerodynamic. All bikes in the Addict range also come with fashionably wide 28mm wide tyres. So we think the Addict is a prime example of where road bikes are heading in the future, with even greater integration, wider tyres and disc brakes. While we're sure it'll be a nightmare for home mechanics, the modern road look is undoubtedly nice, and we suspect the bike is very fast to boot. Back to those bone-jarring cobbles, and we have the new, specialised Roubaix. When the outgoing Future Shock-equipped Roubaix was first released in 2016, it certainly turned heads, but many people felt the Future Shock looked, well, kind of ugly. Fast forward to today, and it seems Specialized has listened, as the new Roubaix has a much cleaner overall look, while still retaining a fully reworked Future Shock suspension system that even has a lockout. In fact, Specialized claims the goal with the new Roubaix was to take it back to its racing roots by, and yes, you have guessed it correctly, making it more aerodynamic. It's also pretty light for such a feature-rich frame, with an S-Works frame claiming to weigh under 900 grams. That's an impressive figure for a comfort-focused bike. We expect you'll be seeing much more of the Roubaix under the likes of Peter Sagan during the Spring Classics of early 2020. 2020 looks to be the year that Colnago finally goes mainstream with its all-new V3rs. Just like recent releases from the likes of Scott and Cannondale, the V3rs features the predictable design recipe of dropped seat stays, truncated aerofoil, tube profiles, and ever-increasing levels of integration. Unlike other brands' latest releases, which are available as disc-only, you can still buy a V3rs with rim brakes. Hooray for rim brakes! It's also pretty light, with a claimed frame weight of 790 grams for a ready-to-paint size small. And that's with its permanent hardware, so think the likes of your front derailleur mount and dropouts. Just like most of the bikes on this list, the V3rs doesn't come cheap, but if you want some no-expense-spared Italian passione, then this could be the bike for you. What do you think of our list? Did we get it right, or should we have picked something else? As always, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the little bell icon so that every time we upload a video, you will get a notification. Goodbye!